Hello and welcome everybody to Let's Play FTL with the Stargate mod. Before we begin, a couple of words about the Stargate mod. It essentially changes some of the ships in-game into ships from, well, Stargate, and adds a couple of unique events as well related to Stargate, and all sorts of equipment and stuff has been added as well. Now, it's been years and years since I watched Stargate, and I forgot a lot, and I do mean a lot. And this mod is actually really strongly based off of Stargate Atlantis, not the original Stargate. So, because, well, it's, you know, you can't really base a mod off the original Stargate, as it's mostly happening on the ground and stuff. But Atlantis, there's plenty of content there for, plenty of inspiration, shall we say, to make a mod from it. So let's get into it right away without any further ado. Now, before we begin, again, I am not the best FTL player. I am in fact pretty bad at FTL. So I know I myself am used to seeing a lot of Let's Plays from people that are really good at FTL. So I'm hoping to bring a bit of a unique perspective into this. But let's be honest, like, I know that it can be quite a bit annoying to see someone make rookie mistakes in FTL. And I'm sorry, I'll try and get better, you know, on and off camera, but it is what it is, okay? I'm not the best, so yeah, bear that in mind. First things first, I'm going to call our ship the Juggernaut. And this particular vessel starts with dual lasers, which are actually really good because they charge quickly, a Asgard beam, which is borderline overpowered, and a F302, which just is very good. Okay. I'm not going to rename my crew, but yeah, by the way, I'm going to play on normal difficulty and Advanced Edition content will be enabled. It works fully, this mod, with Advanced Edition, so no need to worry about that. Let's look at our ship first and then we're going to get into the game. We start off with 3 crew members, which is a big problem for this ship. Why is it a big problem? You might not notice it. I'm gonna actually give you a second to notice something wrong with this vessel. It has a teleporter, which is, I'm pretty sure, based off actual Stargate facts for this ship. But yeah, I'm gonna. Have you noticed it yet? Yeah, we can't control the doors. It doesn't have any door control systems, and the only places where you can vent air is here, here, and here. So if a fire breaks out here, you're gonna have a real tough time putting it out. Also here, I guess I haven't noticed these before, because I've played a little bit with this mod. But yeah, you lack crew. You desperately need more crew. One for shields, maybe even one for just, you know, emergencies and stuff like that. You desperately lack crew. I'm not going to buy the door system just because I'm going to kind of tend to roleplay a little bit with this ship, and buying a door system seems a bit out of character for this particular vessel. So yeah, it starts off with the Asgard beam and dual lasers, and this. There's a drone, you spend 1 drone part to activate it, and then fires missiles that go through shields. It's very powerful. But you only start off with 1 drone power. So you need to add 2 there. And you start off with 3 power if you disable the teleporter. And I'm not going to be using the teleporter because we only have 3 crew. So we're going to disable these 2 and we're going to power up our weapons. The dual laser and the Asgard beam. And we begin our journey in FTL. We're going to jump here first. I believe I've said everything I need to say. What I really like to do is buy cameras. Cameras are very, very important, and I'm going to tell you why. With the Asgard beam and the dual lasers, you can actually kill crew very effectively. So, this guy... also, there's another thing. You can actually farm certain things. There are vessels in the game that cannot kill you, and you can actually farm it for a crew experience, but I'm not going to do that. It's a bit boring, so yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. Let's power up our weapons and engage the Pirate Scout. It's going to be our first enemy, and you can run across unique enemies as well. Well, I say unique enemies related to Stargate. You can run across them as well. I think that's an ion weapon, but hopefully we're not going to have a... Yep, it's an iron weapon. Disabled my engines, and you're now going to see what the Asgard beam does. It's the tiny laser, but goes straight through shields and wrecks. So yes, the ship is very powerful, and we run across our first problems. A fire breaking out, and we can't stop it. We need to extinguish it manually. Prep the med bay. Come on. Lila and Noemi. Need to get to know our crew ever so slowly. So all females on the ship, which is completely fine. I'm just saying, just noticing. Evasion is actually kind of okay, but the thing is, if you start off with 2 shields in this ship, which is great. Don't get me wrong, that's great, but what really kills this ship are missiles, and the endgame boss has plenty of them. So you need to find yourself some way to either cut through shields quickly, because the Asgard beam can only get you so far. Tier 4 shields you can't pass through, and relying on just the Asgard beam is a bit... Well, I don't recommend it, simply because it's it takes a while to charge up, and it's only a tiny laser. So I'm going to promise to help these guys. The stress signal is coming from a small... Yeah. I'm going to use the NG crew, and we get a bunch of scrap. We do want to gather as much scrap as possible and upgrade our drone system, because this thing is very, very powerful. Again, we can use the NG crew. NG crew are great, by the way. I've been having just some rather suspicious luck with them. We're going to go here and then to the exit. I'm not going to visit the store because I can't buy anything, I don't think. And it's a rebel invader. Let's begin, shall we? Yeah, what does it have? That's the thing that fires like 2... Yeah, I think that's part of a mod as well. It fires 2 different... Yeah, it fires those things. Ouch. Okay, we don't need the drone system, so we can stay damaged. And... do this. And this. It's powering its FTL drive, but it can't go away because we destroyed its engine, and no, we won't accept surrender. Way too low. No, we set a fire there apparently. Okay, you can see the dual laser actually really good. Fires very quickly, so for the early game it's great, but for later we're going to run into some problems. Actually had a really funny ending to a run today. Should we investigate? Yeah, good. Another crew. You have no idea how important this is. For this ship, it is vital that you get more crew. Let's get everyone actually in on repairing this, because it will pick up some XP probably. My apologies. Oh, and I should totally save crew positions. So you're on the engine and you're on the shields. Yeah, it's a big ship and you really want to have extra crew. Okay, so we could go here and back, but that's not exactly worthwhile. Let's go over to the next sector. The Jaffa home, or the Jaffa. Jaffa sounds cooler. Jaffa is just basically a Jaffa cake, so let's call it Jaffa. I'm gonna miss out on a ton of references, I imagine, for Stargate, because again, it's been so long since I've seen Stargate. I should probably go and rewatch it. But hey, story for another time. And here we go. It's one of the new ships, and this one actually is, in my honest opinion, and I'm sorry to the mod creator, the worst looking one, because I think it's kind of glitched out. But again, the mod isn't done. The mod is still being made. You know, there's still the content to be added to the mod, which is kind of important to note. The link to the mod is obviously going to be in the description. I haven't mentioned at the start. So this is an opportunity. Let's dock and see what we can... Here's the thing, I got this event previously, so I know what to do, but let's see if I remembered. Or is it a roll every time? I'm not sure. Let's dock. Let's get out of here. I don't want to risk it, because... we're fighting, aren't we? Oh god. Oh god, because I don't want to risk losing a crew, because... hull damage is not bad, you know, losing parts, losing fuel, that's pretty bad considering, but Losing losing crew members is by far the worst. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, that's really bad. For fuck's sake. I hate stealth systems. I really do. That's what got me last time. I had a very interesting run with this very same ship, and the end boss got me thanks to this stealth system, basically. It just was so close. I forgot that he has shields, and yeah, it's a huge ship. It doesn't even fit the targeting thing. This one needs work. It just really does. It needs work, but hey, it's a mod that's still in progress. Give it time, I suppose, is what I'm trying to get at. Oh, really? That's like a second. We should take out his stealth systems, but we're going to destroy the entire thing, so... I'm going to target the weapons. Weapons are way more important than the stealth system. So I'm debating whether I should get cameras first, or the drone, because the drone is really, really good, but then again, the cameras can be incredibly useful as well. And we destroyed it. Good. Decent amount of scrap. I'm going to get level 2 cameras because it's only 25. And then this is actually fairly cheap as well, and we need to buy 2 power bars. No, we need to buy 3. Okay. We could power down dual lasers to power this up, but I don't think it's worth it. Dual lasers fire way too quickly to be ignored. We could have gone. We could have done that, or go to the store. And I think upgrading the ship is more important. The stores fight. Yeah, I'm gonna fight an auto scout. It has a missile, which is like the single most deadly thing. Lasers and everything we can sort of deal with. I mean, starting with 2 shields is obviously a huge advantage, but even later in the game we can more or less easily deal with it. But but yeah, what was I gonna say? Missiles are a pain in the rear. I forgot it doesn't have shields. Okay, I'm a noob. I didn't have to take the extra missile. Please dodge. That's all on me. That was just a misplay. I told you I'm not the best player ever. Okay, power up the medbay. Actually, this makes me think. We could power down the engine a little bit just to power this up, and I think that's worth doing considering our evade chance is fairly low to begin with. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to do that. And it only uses 1 drone part, and it fires a bunch of missiles, which is like, this thing is really, really powerful. Yeah, power this down, and save crew positions. Very important. Well, convenient more than important, but still. I'm going to try and avoid that nebula. Inquire about their specialty. Sure. They offer to upgrade your oxygen system for some scrap. Would you believe that this is one of the most difficult decisions in the game? No. I'm gonna have to say no. Oxygen, people generally, experienced players, don't upgrade oxygen or the medbay ever. Sometimes they upgrade the medbay. Oxygen I've almost never seen upgraded. I'm going to give them some fuel, because I have enough not to worry about it, basically. I'm going to go here, here, and then up to the exit. But yeah, it's a difficult choice, but on a ship like this, oxygen might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, let's agree to help. Do you know what we're going to do? We're not going to help them. We're just going to grab the fuel. Screw them. It's entirely an option you can do. Emergency respirator. Life-form scanner. No, these are worthwhile. Mine hacking clone bay. Yeah, we don't really want that. We're going to just fix everything, and we're going to buy nothing, actually. Yeah. Is there anything we want? We might want another power bar, actually, just to get the engine up. And to the exit we go. in the nebula, unfortunately. Oh, never mind, we're not going to be fighting anything in the nebula. We're going to the Wraith feeding grounds, and yes, Wraiths are actually, they used to be overpowered in the mod, but they nerfed the Wraith ships recently, so they're now okay again. I'm going to go to the distress signal. Actually, thinking about how long have we been playing. We haven't been playing that long, have we? We can do this this quadrant, and then we can end the video after we do this. Go down to the surface and investigate. God fucking damn it. We lost a crew member. I shouldn't have risked it. I had 4 crew. I shouldn't have risked anything, but yeah, I also should have gone around to avoid the nebula. Misplays all round. I wish I could restart the entire thing, but hey. Oh dear. Okay. We need oxygen because we're gonna die if we don't have any oxygen. And we're also gonna need the dual laser. So I think this is fine. I'm hoping that he's going to have same problems as I am, just going to manage them a lot worse than I'm managing them. But yeah, this is bad, like this is very bad. The power drain is seriously going to hurt us. Take out his weapons. Excellent. That actually wasn't enough. Wow. Asgard beam the weapons? Please dodge. You didn't dodge. Well, you sort of dodged. Do that and that. Do we accept their surrender? It's 3 fuel, which is a lot of fuel, but we need scrap more than anything else. Asgard beam the oxygen thing, because they're going to repair it rather than the weapons or the engine. Do that. We still haven't seen the F-302, which is a human superiority fighter that fires missiles. And is maybe a tiny bit overpowered. I don't know. Seems like it's a bit more powerful than it should be, just a tiny bit. Simply compared to other drones, but then again, it is fairly expensive. I don't know. Yeah, we have power back again, so we're going to actually use the fighter, and that's what it looks like. The models are actually really, really good. We have intruders, don't we? Yeah, we do. In the medbay. Power down the engine, power up the medbay, because we can fight them more easily then. The models are actually really, really good. Apart from that one ship we met earlier, I think the models are absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to wait on the Asgard beam before we do anything. So, you know, just props to the mod author for making absolutely great models. And I think it's a very nice touch that we have these unique dialogue options as well as, well, I say dialogue events, rather than just having ships. And boom, there we go. That was easy. Again, the Asgard beam, awesome, just a tiny problem with its charge time being as long as it is. We could technically, I suppose, get a weapon pre-igniter, which is, I think, advised for this ship. Get a weapon pre-igniter as soon as you can. I think that's like one of the tips that you can get for the ship, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. It's very, very expensive, and I think we're better off upgrading different things. I don't know. We might not even get the chance to buy one. Spot a rebel ship nearby. This has been refitted and transported. And then combat. It doesn't seem that they want to engage. Yep. Gonna fight them. You said what? What? Not in... They're the best ship I fought thus far, and you're telling me they're not equipped for combat? Come on. Hopefully, this thing, by the way, never hits the weapons, which is... Please prove me wrong right now. Nope. Now they have beam weapons as well. Look at this. Look at this. And yeah, I would love to vent the fire, but I can't. There's actually a bigger problem later on. Finally, it hits the weapons. I swear to God, I had an entire playthrough of... during the entirety of that playthrough, it never hit the weapons compartment. Good. Just keep the weapons down. Thing is, with this Asgard beam, you hit once and you generally tend to cripple most ships, especially with the dual lasers, with the rapid firing dual lasers, I should say. But again, getting it to charge up is a bit tedious. The crew is going to take some time, but you have to do it. There. At least we didn't land near a sun or something, because those things are... like, solar flares are really, really painful to deal with as well. Again, just simply because fires are difficult to put out. Sort our power situation out. Okay, should we upgrade something? I assume we should. This is generally a good idea to get to evade the missiles, because like literally the missiles are the only thing that are gonna really present a serious problem. So let's get piloting, I suppose, and we're going to need more power before we get anything else, but let's save up some money in case we... %50 invasion. What? Oh, that's 25% invade. Gonna need to get our crew up. Yeah, store. Excellent. We can buy stuff there, hopefully. If we buy a crew member, that would be lovely. Puddle jump. Yeah. We can't really do anything with our drones because we have this thing and it's better than anything. Well, actually, the dart is arguably maybe a bit better, but depends on like the rest of your ship. Door system, we can get a door system. Again, we're not going to do that role playing. Teeny little bit. Buy one of each and jump. We could have gone to the store back there, but a bit risky. For fuel, especially. Let's aid the civilian ship, and that's a Wraith Light. They don't have shields, but they do have a fighter, which is extremely dangerous. Here's the thing, though. We can't exactly see their weapons very well, which is always a problem. Which is why I'm going to be a bit paranoid and take out the weapons first. With this. And then take out these two. We can try actually and kill the crew here. Ooh, those are a lot of lasers. Yeah, that's a lot of lasers. Let's keep the weapons down. It's a fairly rapid firing laser weapon. We can also do, we can try and do an Asgard beam. By the way, this is going to level up the shield guy very, very quickly, but it's also going to cost me some hit points. Can we try and kill the crew? I don't think we can kill the crew. Maybe we'll be able to. Let's see. If you're wondering why I'm trying to kill the crew, it's because you get way more salvage out of it than if you were to not kill the crew and destroy the ship. Yeah, he might suffocate. That's 3 HP on the hull. If we target there, we're going to kill him, right? Yep, there we go. Then we'll have sides of all the ship. We strip it for useful materials. That's 40 scrap, which is way more than what we would have gotten otherwise. Okay. And like, yeah, it obviously gets destroyed now because of the fire, but it totally doesn't count. Shh. Shields guy, and you. Do we get something else? I wonder. Should we? guess we can get tier 3 shields, right? Start working on those. And head towards the exit. Your sensor subsystem, it's expensive and I already upgraded mine, so sorry. But yeah, we're going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to follow the channel and want to have future videos of FTL, among others, delivered straight to your inbox. And until next time, I bid you farewell. My name is Juggernaut, and take care. Bye-bye.